Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to voice my support on the resolution before the House declaring January 27th as Holocaust Remembrance Day. On January 27th, 1945, American troops were finally able to liberate the most notorious Nazi concentration camp, Auschwitz-Birkenau. It's heartbreaking to hear or read the testimony of those horrific scenes at these concentration camps. We can never forget the arrogant and cowardly slaughter and murder of the Jewish people in Europe. 6 million Jewish souls were tortured and brutally murdered for no other reason but for their religion. We must never forget. I rise today as a grandson of 4 Holocaust survivors and as a son of Brooklyn, home of the most Holocaust survivors anywhere in this country. My grandparents would occasionally tell us stories about the horrific tragedies, about the unspeakable evil, and about the devastating loss of their friends and families. One of my grandmothers lost her entire family, both her parents and all her siblings. But at the same time, they also taught us about courage and endurance. They told us about the miraculous survival against all odds, about their steadfast and unwavering faith, and about their hope for a better and brighter future. They are my greatest inspiration. Earlier last year, Mr. Speaker, I had the opportunity to visit Yad Vashem with many of my colleagues. What a surreal moment to see those images, video testimonies, documentary footage, and photos of fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, and uncles. The terrible, evil things that happened to all of them. These were people that looked just like me. I've been thinking about this a lot since my visit last year to Yad Vashem. Perhaps that visit might be the most moving experience I've ever had. These were people we lost. It's not a number. As we have mourned and continue to mourn, as we have remembered and continue to remember, let me also acknowledge that my grandparents were welcome to this great country and were able to start again. In this great country, they were given the opportunity to rebuild their broken lives. And for that, we are grateful. Thank you again for recognizing January 27th as Holocaust Remembrance Day, and I want to thank the sponsor for bringing this important resolution to the floor. Let us all mourn and remember, but let us also learn the vital lessons from our precious Holocaust survivors on how to work together in rebuilding and reestablishing ourselves. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.